In the summers, on my break from university, I used to teach tennis to kids. I'm a terrible tennis player, but I know how to break down a forehand and a backhand and help kids learn the basics. I would stand at the net and I would hit them balls so they could get the chance to practice their swings, which was great for me because I was able to control the pace and make sure no one was really hitting each other with their racket, but it was really boring if they were kids. So I decided to make it more fun, and I lined the kids up on either side of the net in teams. And they had to hit balls to each other and keep everything in play until one of them hit the ball out, and then they were out. It was a contest to see which side could last the longest. And I stood back and was amazed because all of their playing got so much better. When they hit against me, they knew what to expect. It was the same shot. They could see where I was going to hit it. But when they played against each other, they couldn't anticipate what was going to happen. They didn't know if the ball was going to be long or if they needed to run up to the net. They didn't know if someone was going to use a trick shot. It made them have to learn how to respond to a whole bunch of different things. And it actually made my job easier because I could push them harder as a coach, because I was able to see more than when I was just hitting to one person at a time. I thought of that when I was sitting in the back of a room waiting to work with the team. The team leader was working through the agenda, and I watched as he would tee up each item and he would have the person responsible for the item talk about it. And when it got to the point of discussion, he would immediately say what he thought. He didn't have them rally against each other. He would hit the ball right back to them square every time. I looked around the room and I saw everyone's eyes glaze over. These were really smart people. They had opinions, they wanted to add insights, they wanted to challenge each other, and one by one they were shutting down. They had learned helplessness because they learned that that leader was going to respond every time, and that there was no point in them trying to offer anything up. This is a common mistake that leaders make. They think that they have to be the smartest person in the room, or they have to weigh in and offer their insight. But sometimes the best thing you need to do as a leader is to put your racket down and walk off the court. Let your team rally against each other. Let them have constructive conflict and debate. Let them challenge thinking or introduce different ideas that you don't have or possibly don't even see. It's going to make your life easier, because you're not only going to give them the chance to improve their teaming, strengthen trust in each other, and gain new insights, you're going to be able to push them harder than if you're the only one speaking. And you're able to get the insights of the whole group. You're able to see the mindset before you weigh in. Don't speak first. Let your teams debate. Make time for this debate and the divergent thinking. The difference in ideas is going to give you better outcomes. It may be tempting to hit the ball right back to them every time. Let them rally against each other. They're going to surprise you how good they are.